So maybe just 15 minutes delay then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually got everyone on the server now.
Yeah, I kind of want to wait before everyone joins the proper teams, and we can give them a proper introduction.
Yeah, that sounds good. Then we will have a bit more viewers, I guess, as well.
Yeah, we're at 23 viewers at this point.
Gonna break 30 this time.
Woo! No, last time I had 35, I think.
Really? 40 then it is.
No, we should be able to get 50, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, if they hadn't removed our Reddit posts after like an hour.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, all the new maps.
The new maps.
I mean, the switching of maps.
Oh, yeah. X-rated with a magical reconnect.
Oh, so it will be MR12.
Who's missing on the X-rated side? Oh, it's Dichi. No, it's not Dichi.
Nana.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Can you teach us the swear words? Yeah, I could, but that wouldn't be too professional. We are at current 23 viewers. So, do you know which map which maps will be played?
I do know what map FRS will pick, but I guess we can save that as a surprise.
Yeah.
Until it's official, I don't know what Poker Face will pick.
Okay, so this map is just for Pistol Bash, or
I
is
think
it...
so.
Okay.
I think it's Pistol Bash for who decides what map. And side on that map as well.
So we are currently still waiting for the last FRS player, which is Nana. Nana having a huge fan base in the chat. Everyone wants to know about Nana. Davini Koshuk. Davinci Osuk. Thank you for the follow on.
I see in the comments here that Leviathan from Imperial Clan thought I was French, and that's such an insult.
So where are you originally from then?
Sweden.
Sweden. That's what I figured. So this is the last player connecting. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this CODMANIA UO Reborn Cup final, grand final, where FRS meets PKRFACES, I believe for the third time during this tournament. My name is Sam, I'm a star Zelstra. I will be your host for tonight. My co-host for tonight is
Snark.
the one and only
Yeah.
Snurk. Welcome, man.
Thank you very much. It will be a pleasure to co-cast this grand finals together with you, Star, who's done an amazing job so far with the streaming this tournament.
Thanks, man. Well, if there's anything I can bring back to the community, I'd love to. I mean, this has been Call of Duty has been like don't want to get sentimental, but a big part, at least of my life. The entire Call of Duty series I've played since I was 12. I'm 28 now. I still play. So if you can do something for the community, that's a great thing.
It's been very much appreciated. I think overall we have streamed almost all the playoff games, and then of course you streamed a couple of group stages as well. And I think it's been very appreciated among the players and the fan base.
Yes. So what's special, I think everyone knows that, is that um, you're not just the co-host for the night, but you're actually a FRS team member.
Yeah,
Why are you benched?
Yeah, I actually started FRS in 2006, so you could say that in one way I'm actually benching myself here. No, I haven't been that active, and these guys have played so well, so I think we have the best 5 players on the server right now.
Yeah, that's reason enough, man. I think it's great that you're willing to put in the time when you're not playing to actually attend the game by streaming the thing or shoutcasting the thing. We're starting off with the pistol bash here. Once again, on the FRS side, Jason's X-rated, Tichi, Chebi, and Nana. And on the PKRFACES side, we got Don, Protect, Davey, and Gerlo. And last man standing, last but not least, is Gonna.
It's the pistol train coming.
Oh, there was a pistol shot there. I believe that was a hit as well. So
From who?
from the Allied side. So this is probably, even if they lose, it's done and dusted. Nana lost. Allied player standing versus 5 people. Seems like an impossible task. And it will be done with 3 frags there. I pressed bash too many times, so I out-tapped from the game. Oh, harsh.
And can you believe this guy has played since 2006 and still does that mistake? Oh my god,
Yeah.
Jason, shame on you, shame on you.
Sticky buttons, man, sticky buttons. So, PKRFACES actually win the pistol bash here.
Yeah, so they can choose what map to start at and what side they want to start at.
Yeah, that's the last couple of games I have shoutcasted that ended up being a huge step. What's it called? How do you call that? If not the downside for the how can I not? Oh, benefit. Sorry, lol. It's really beneficial to win that first pistol bash, and well, now they lost anyway. But if it would be tight or a close call, it's really shitty to give away that first map and side.
I mean, it's just you can like start with what you're comfortable with, and that means a lot, like in the mental process of getting into this finals.
Yeah, agree.
So it's Town, which was PKRFACES map pick, and I would say that was like sort of expected. They have played that quite a lot recently and played pretty tight games with FRS and PCWs and such, and they met each other on this map in the group stage, which was a tight story as well.
So what was the score in the group stage?
I think 11-8, if I remember correctly, to FRS.
In the group stage. Oh, I can't see scores. I can just see who progressed, and I can only see the brackets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 12-8 when they played all the rounds, but 11-8
Yeah.
before. Yeah. But now it's also MR12, which means we will play 12 rounds on each side, and it's first to 13. So that's going to be interesting and see if that has an effect on the game.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that before, have we? This
Not this tournament, no.
Yeah.
It's not in the rules, but the players wanted to, have a bit more play time in this final. I think it's a nice call.
Yeah, and thanks to the admins for letting them. I remember playing a lot of MR13 on Call of Duty 4, but we haven't really seen MR13 on Call of Duty 1, have we? Like even back in the day.
I think there was it was on test in like 1 or 2 cups that I played, but it never stuck. It's almost always been MR10.
So, Poker Face is starting off on the German side. Expected. German side expected to be beneficial, a benefit for them. Easier side, a lot of people say. We'll see. Let's follow up with Dici. Dici has played incredibly well during the tournament so far. Played a couple of PCWs versus him, and every time he gets out on top.
It's one of those new guys who haven't really played cups before, this one, but has been improving a lot.
So I see Dici is a new member of FRS, fairly new.
Yeah, you could say like Nana, X-Rated, and Dici joined us now in 2020. And Cheb and Jason's has played since like 2006 and 2010, respectively.
They kept playing ever since.
No, there's been a gap for like 7 years or so when no one played.
Yep.
And this is like a typical FRS round, I would say. Very slow, no. I don't think any shots almost fired yet. Just taking their time, trying to control key areas, and it seems like they might be. They're pretty spread out here, but could be going for B here with X-Rated soon in contact in box house.
And no frags in the early part of the round, but now 3 frags in quick succession. 2 frags on the German side and 1 frag on that Allied side. 3 versus 4 left.
Oh, that's an awkward one. Jason says, oh, nice double frag from Jason's coming in on A. 2 guys still on B there. Don't know if he wants to plant this one. David with a nice backstab can stop the plant, maybe.
Explosives planted.
Let's follow up with X-Rated, last man standing in that box house area. Will he be able to pick up 2 frags? Turning around for his team. Here's enemy players. Smokes go down. So I got 2 players. Oh, rush down. Takes down 1, but Gunna takes the better end of it. And that takes the score 1-0 in favor of that Poker Faces.
A nice team play there coming in from Poker Faces. Think X-Rated was probably expecting one to try and bait him out on the diffuse and one would rush him. Then they came with 2 instead, so traded him nicely there. Nicely done by Poker Faces.
Yeah. We actually see this tactic a lot in games like Counter-Strike, where you kills go back and forth, where you get retaliation kills. Not too common on these early COD games.
Yeah, it feels like many players have been like inspired by playing CS. So like I hear a lot more the word trading going around right now. People really like they think about it like it's an important aspect of the game. And many years ago, no one really talked about trading.
Yeah, I feel like the games got way more structured as they did before, and I feel like the level of play is like way higher than back in the day. In the meantime, Protec fell and Nana fell, makes it a 4-on-4. FRS kind of pushing this B-bomb side, following up with Chebi.
Gerlo with an important frag back B when he was getting backstabbed by Atichi. Gives PKRFACES a nice way into this round.
They're considering either to pick the frag or... Oh, Gerlo with another important frag there. 4-on-2 in favor of the German side. X-rated with the first frag from his side. Chebi with the frag. And here we open the round up, back up again. Bomb goes down, 25 seconds left on the clock.
Planted.
Now we add another minute to that time to defuse the bomb. Let's follow up with Don with that rifle in that bottom mid area.
This is gonna be a tough retake for PKRFACES right here. We get X-rated once again up in our low inbox house and Chebi on B side.
Chebi with the first frag.
Allies
They clutched the round. What seemed like impossible task ended up a round in favor of the allied side. Really well played there by FRS.
A 2-on-4 situation that they managed to swing around in their favor. It seemed like PKRFACES had control of that B site with Gerlo back B and all the smoke's gone for FRS, but somehow Chebi and X-rated found the kills.
Yeah, what was key in that round, do you think?
I don't know
On the
if
retake.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know if they overpeaked a bit. X-rated got a nice opening, and then Chebi is storming Gerlo there. I think Gerlo didn't expect him to come that close to him, and getting those 2 frags, then it was just a retake for PKRFACES instead, and then it's a lot of favor in the ally side.
Yeah. Only Dichi died so far, and Chebi does. 3-on-5 situation currently spectating. Nana, who is playing really slow in this MG area, figuring out if there's a player either top or bottom MG. Decides to push.
Don here is in a bit of an uncomfortable position with the rifle just sitting in the stairs. There could be a hard duel for him if Nana comes there.
Yeah, he either needs to hit the first shot or get it incredibly lucky.
Oh, he hits him, so now
He did
Nana
hit
is-
Nana.
Yeah. While the B plant's going... No, that's not...
And Jason's... Seemed like Jason picked up the frag, but Nana did after all. The A side is pretty much open. Nana nailing it. A side spots the enemy in the garden, kills him, and that's a 2-on-2 situation. Still spectating. Nana trying to clear characters.
Explosives
Bomb goes down.
Another one with you.
Let's stick with Nana. Oh, Nana gets shut down. So Protec can go for the defuse. What interests me
Axis win.
is that Jason's is the only player I really know that plays with a M1 Garand.
Yeah, he started doing it now in 2020, and he told me that he doesn't like the spray on the bar for some reason, because I think it's like the most OP gun in the game. But he is not feeling good with the bar right now, so he plays with the Garand and he does it extremely well.
Yeah. Let's follow up with him, if possible. Because it feels like the M1 Garand on Call of Duty 1 and United fans is nothing like the Garand we have in Call of Duty 2, where it's like massive overkill, like way better. Oh, Don shuts down Jason. Incredible
Nice
shot
spot
there.
Yeah, from the ledge, a bit unexpected spot to come from.
But the gun feels like an underdog in Call of Duty 1, while it is
Yeah,
such
definitely.
a good weapon in Call of Duty 2.
Yeah, it's a staple gun in, or not a staple gun, but a staple pick in CoD.
X-rated with a really important frag on that box house area onto Protect. Dichi with the frag. Let's follow up, keep following up with X-rated, who has control of this box area and therefore also control of the spawn area. Smoke goes down, smoke back B. So does the bump. Never mind, it was a fake. Expecting a counter nade there. Chibi with imported frag onto Gerlo. And 2 players left. Gonna last man standing. His bottom middle area. Oh, whiffs his aim. And pulls on the shorter string. Or whatever you want to call them. And
So right now X-Rated has got a really good start on B. I think he's killed Protec in box house almost every round, so he's got like the mental edge there.
yeah.
And has given his team a lot of possible B plays and B plants. And while we see Don continuing his streak here with the rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, some people are really known for their specific gun skills. So Jason has the Garant, Don has that rifle, Nana has that rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like 2 of the best rifle players here in Nana and
Yeah.
Don.
Dichi with an important frag, opening the round for their side. Currently still spectating X-rated in this middle area. What I really like about FRS is that they really take their time. Bomb goes down like only 20 seconds before the round ends. No rushing, getting control, and then putting pressure all across the map.
Yeah, it's a very different style from how many team plays. Yeah, like you say, like control is the key word in how they play. Very slowly, patient, and just waiting for the enemies to make mistakes. And you could see this round, Girl got a bit impatient on B side and pushed up. Then he missed his shot and was immediately traded.
Bomb went down. Let's follow up with Davey, last man standing for his team. Gets shut down by Dichi. It's such a harsh spot behind that couch, behind the bench, but it works every time. Allied side taking the lead, and we were talking about Nana before. Let's follow up with him. Seems like he's playing around this MG area pretty much all the time, nading that basement area, trying to connect some shot through the smoke.
Yeah, I think Nana really likes to get his hands on a rifle, but is also very competent with the bar as well, so I think that's why he's done such a good transfer to the all-weapons scene. Oh, detonate.
Happens to the best of us. And meanwhile, it's 3-on-3 situation.
It's really rare to see the ally side get such a strong hold on top of mid this early in the round. Had 3 guys there from FRS before they killed themselves.
Jason's going for that health box, but he does not want to get spotted. Back to full health. JB with a frag on the Gerlo. 2-on-2 situation. Jason expecting a player. Spots him. Oh, Dom with the frag. JB last man standing. Gets the kill to Davey. Bomb needs to be planted. 8 seconds left. No room.
Explosives planted.
For a fake.
JB is a known very good player in 1v1 situations.
It's a ring around the rosy. Was it a fake?
Oh, he's gonna ninja it.
Axis win.
Oh, and that's done with the stick. That's incredible. Well read there. I was just spectating Chebby, and I really had that feeling that it was a fake. I could really feel the way he was thinking, but really well played.
Yeah,
GG.
that's ice in his veins.
Yeah.
But I think also like just the fact that it was so unexpected is what makes it work.
X-rated, and JB really carrying the team. Well, not really true, but they're leading in frags. What surprises me that FRS can just really easily walk into that middle garden without too much trouble. And then Protec went down like fairly easy as well. So once again, they have fairly easy control of the top mid area.
Yeah.
At the start of the round.
Yeah, I must agree there. I think PKRFACES should try and like have a little bit more control on the mids. Like at this point, it's probably gonna be 4-3 after this round, and
Explosives planted.
that's something that favors the allies, of course, since Axis is the stronger side.
Allies win.
Nana with the frag onto Ghana. And teams going up fairly even, but you'd expect that the German side would take a lead here. I mean, anything can happen, but it should feel like really strong when you're in the position of FRS and have that 1 point edge over the defending side.
Yep.
Following up with X-rated. Sorry.
Yeah, PKRFACES has done some switches in their setup. You see like David going B instead of Protec, and Protec is top mid now instead, and Ghana is trying. Oh well, Ghana rotated now, but he was low mid from the start of the round.
Yeah, Protec having hard times this match. He had troubles in that box area, Arches area, and then he swapped over to the top mid area, and then once again he got rumbled, crashed over by FRS players. So really needs to get a grip.
And he's a talented player, Protec, but I think he's a bit unexperienced. Probably the first final he's playing, so it could be nerves also. This round though, looking much better for PKRFACES.
Chaby does not know there is a player in the basement. But Peaks nevertheless gets the frag onto Ghana. That makes it 3-2 in favor of the German side. Protec in the top mid area. And yeah, I think I kind of agree. I know Protec from back in the day. He was really young back then, but now he's still one of the youngest, even though we all got old. And I don't think he has too much of that competitive experience you just mentioned. So I can figure. Does pick up a frag here onto Nana. So Chaby last man standing. Chaby in that top MG area. But let's follow up with Protec. Does not want to make too much sound. 2 smokes go down.
Yeah, very important that these smokes are accurate now. They're not really.
Chaby spots one enemy. And Protec, really important frags there.
Axis win.
Just what he needed, or just
Yeah.
what the team needed.
2 frags in 1 round. Huge confidence boost probably. And we even up the score once again. Let's follow up with someone that we haven't seen too much yet. It's Jason who does. Oh, he's about to throw a trick night here. Probably in that MG area. X-rated with the first frag onto Davey. Nice headshot there. Spots a player in Gerlo. Gerlo pushed all the way through to Rush House. Not sure if that was a smart play. I sometimes have the feeling when I see Gerlo play, some plays really work out for him. Other times he just gets flushed on instance by doing risky stuff. And I think he would just, if he would just sit back a little bit more.
He's such an extremely skilled player that he doesn't really have to always do these surprise rushes because he kills them anyways if he just sits still. But I think just that's his mentality, like he wants to push.
In the meantime, once again, Gunnar last man standing for his team, but versus 5 players, and I get a Snurk. Could you put your mic about an inch away from your mouth? Sounds like you're trying to eat at times.
I'm hungry, man.
I'm hungry, man. Yeah, this sounds better. Let's follow up with a top fragger from the allied side. It's Chebby. Chebby is Swedish as well, right?
Finnish.
Finnish. Does Chebby mean something? The name Chebby?
I think, I mean, his first name is Tero. I think it's some sort of like, that's my guess that it comes from there somehow.
Gunnar with the first opening frag of the round on the Dichi. Feels like Gunnar is one of the most important players on that FRS side. Always last man standing and always the one who gets important kills. Nana has a rifle. Let's follow up with Nana. Since he has that rifle.
Yeah.
So I believe Nana is known for his Call of Duty 1 rifle skill, right?
Yeah, and you as well.
And you as well. Any clans you can remember he played for or teams?
B4P, and now he plays with LS.
Yeah. Yeah, Born for Born used to be like top notch in that rifle scene. With I'd say Troy. You remember Troy with Froster?
Oh, yeah, Froster I remember, but I haven't played rifle only so much. I just know the basics.
Gonna 2 frags and 1 nade, a headshot and a nade. Let's follow up with all the Americans went down 1 by 1. And once again the German side takes back the round, evens up the score. And Gunnar, I proved I told he was valuable for his team, but he proved it once again.
Yeah, and Protec picking up 2 more frags here, so he's back in the game for sure.
Let's follow up with X-rated. Gets tagged up a bit by a nade. Rushing towards that box area, but does not want to make too much sound. Spots an enemy. Gets tagged by another nade. 2 frags. Nietzsche with a frag onto Protec, but Davey with a trade. X-rated. Gonna throw a nade into this box area. Checking if there's someone there. No one there. So they take control of this arches slash box house. And that gives them control of the backside of the map as well. The German spawn, basement.
And an important detail was also that Jason's killed off Don in MG, so now Poker gotta pay a bit of attention to A as well.
Explosives
Carlo with the frag on the Nana. Bomb went down. Let's follow up with the German side. Let's follow up with. Oh, Gerlo misses his shot though. Oh, and the Hunscope onto X-rated. That leaves Chaby last man standing. Gunnar firing onto Chaby, gets the frag, and a great retake from the German side. And I believe for the first time, no, second time, because they got the first round,
Axis
they
win.
take the lead during this game.
Yeah, and it feels like FRS plants almost every round, but Poker Faces are doing a very good job at retaking, and FRS can't really hold the plants. Which is a bit unexpected, because normally when you can get that plant in, you most of the times can also win the round.
We're following up with Dichi into this rush house area. Sees that his teammate X-rated gets shut down in front of that MG area, but smoked out by himself, so no can really can't do anything about it. Jason's just swapping out weapons, the bar to the Thompson to the M1 Grunt, and it works out like every time.
Yeah, it's giving value to the stream.
Nana with a sliver of health. Spots an enemy. Doesn't connect the frag. Can't really be too aggressive since he has 0 health. Does get the frag onto Gerlo. And that means Protec is the last man standing. Gets 1 frag. Is in a really, really good position in this top mid area if he wants to win. It's not impossible, but FRS is really experienced, so no room for
Kind of
mistakes.
boxed
Explosives
in.
planted.
Oh,
Allies win.
does get away from that window. That kind of surprised me since,
Amazing how no one can kill them.
yeah, he just fell out of the window, but no one heard it. If it was
So,
Call of Duty Warzone, I wouldn't be too surprised, but on this game, the audio cues are actually on point.
yeah. So we have a 6-6 half here, which I think FRS are a bit more happier about, because now they got the access side and should be able to pick up 7, I would say. But it's quarantine, so everything can happen.
Are you if you'd play 6-6 as FRS, would you be like if you play? Are you happy right now?
Yeah, of course, you're happy if you play 6-6.
Would you be happy with a 5-7?
Yeah, I would take that probably as well.
Currently spectating Don, the first player we actually see using a sniper rifle, trying to get a hold or peek behind the B area.
This is a pretty standard poker face B attack, trying to get control of that box house while Don is sniping from the backs.
One player fell on both sides, and X-rated
Very
with
important for X-rated.
two quick kills in quick succession onto Davy and Gerlo.
Yeah, and falling back as well to like stay alive, taking a safe spot here back B. Was a super nice play there by X-rated.
It seems like they're rotating around to the middle area, trying to get a pick anywhere, and then try to make up their game plan, whether they go A or B.
Yeah, and normally FRS doesn't show so many heads if they don't have to.
Yeah, that's what I really like about FRS. We played them earlier this week, and once that the bomb goes down, they just don't peek. When they're defending, they just don't peek. It's a real pain in the ass. Don tried to pick up a frag, but Chevy shuts him down, and that's the first round, as expected, on this German side for FRS.
Yep, and that's all thanks to X-rated. It's nice play there in box house.
Yeah, X-rated one of the most experienced players who I know.
Yeah,
I've
he
seen,
played also in the rifle-only scene before he went
yeah,
all weapons.
and he played a lot of DH as well, and the DH server, the public server, what's now Imperio. He really kept playing.
Yeah. So they're taking a different approach here, not having anyone in box house this round FRS, just giving it up for free.
But
Instead, probably gonna nade a lot and try and get the planter and retake.
Protect with the fake, waiting out an enemy player. Now the bomb does go down. Oh, an X-rated. Waited out the first fake. And
And now
now
it's gonna kill the other planter
yeah.
as well.
X-rated. Really, really, really important these first 2 rounds. Oh, gets naded. But does not get killed. Gonat picks up the frag though. And Dom still in the back area. Davey in the top box area. And let's follow up with Ghana. Full health on the bomb side. Does not know yet there is still a player to his right hand side on that spawn area. Spots every enemy bottom mid. Does not look right. Oh, he was so lucky there. The collision with the tank. Don planting the bomb.
They're both staying both there on the side.
And that leaves Jason's and Nana. First player goes down. That leaves Davey last man standing. Wait a minute to defend. 22 bullets in a dream.
Can do it from this spot.
But gets shut down. Once again, we see once again this trading mechanic where both players rush in at the same time. That if one player goes down, the other player surely should be able to pick up the frag. And that's the second round in favor of the Germans. Takes the score 8-6 in favor of FRS. And
now they tried both the going into box and playing more back on B, and both have worked so far. So I expect PKRFACES to maybe try a different site this time.
we're currently following up with Ghana, who's trying to lead his team to victory, being on that top of the scoreboard for his side of Nate's top bomb, but top box house gets a frag on the X-rated, but Dichi through the smoke, just a single tap, a flick of the wrist. Let's follow up with Gerlo. Cooking that nade. Nading nothing. Not sure what the plan was here.
Yeah, they got up in MG as well, so Nana could be in trouble.
And
Ooh,
Gerlo
that's a
gets
nice read.
shut down. Nana with the hit on the Dom, but does not get the kill. And Don cooks the smoke grenade. Bomb does not go down. That is really unfortunate. Davey last man standing versus 3 allied players. 35 seconds, so no too much room for hesitation. Spots the enemy, but doesn't really see him. I think I saw him on that fence. Yeah, he still is. Gets the frag onto Dichi. Oh, prone block. Ooh, they say prone block kills more people than coronavirus, but
This time it did.
this time it did indeed. And that's another round. It's not really going that well for that allied side.
It's starting to slip here a bit. Oh, Dichi very lucky there to not get hit by 2 nades. I don't know how he escaped those 2. Yeah, so the most important thing here is that FRS has been able to shut down B, and at least when X-rated goes down this round, he gets one with him. So he evens the score before dying.
Protek with a really important frag onto Chaby, who is the top fragger of the German side. Yeah, the one thing that I've played Poker Faces a couple of times, and I played FRS a couple of times. The thing is with Poker Faces, once they get behind, they are starting to slack. They lose control, and it's really hard. Ooh, Nana with the frag of the Protec. It feels like they find it harder to get back a grip on that match. And Gerlo with the frag onto Dici. That leaves the base side completely open. Never mind. Nana picked up the frag onto Gerlo. 3-3 situation. Nana with another frag. Now, oh, Don! With with a hipfire headshot, 1 bullet.
Really?
Yeah, with the
Explosives
bar.
planted.
He was kind of shocked himself. Then he picked up the frag. 2-on-1 situation. Davey protecting the bomb site versus Jason and X-rated. Spots an enemy but gets shot down by Jason's.
Yeah, that also a nice detail in this round was Nana's play here. He's the MG guy, but he backed off all the way to spawn, leaving
Axis
MG
win.
completely open when he heard Poker were coming. And from that spot, he could get 3 guys before dying. And if he had stayed, like trying to camp stairs or something,
Yeah,
probably traded after the first guy.
yeah,
So just playing a bit more defensively probably won them the round there.
yeah. I agree with you. As a rifler, it's really nice to play from the back part of that spawn area, since you have the range, and you just need 1 bullet. And when you get up close in that MG area and you miss your first shot, there's no room for errors there.
So 5-on-3 now, 5-on-2 for FRS, and it's looking grim now for Poker Faces, starting to slip away this game.
Axis win.
Yeah, they haven't won a single round so far on this German side. Let's follow up with Protec. Protec the Prodigy. It feels like they're going for a B rush here.
Yeah, sort of their standard play coming in.
A lot of smokes. I believe that ally player naded himself. Ooh, Protec spots. Oh, spots Dici. Gets a frag on the Dici. Headshot there. Moves towards the back B area. And what I like as well is that FRS keep their nades. Really important here for this B side area. 9 out of 10 times the bomb gets planted in this corner. And oh my god, Poker Face get completely shut down. Leave Gona last man standing with only 10% of his health. But I was mentioning was that they keep the nades, keep it into their pocket, and once the bomb goes down, they throw that nade.
Yeah, this is also the kind of map where there are not that many good start nades to throw, except for maybe sniper boxes. So if you play like top mid or low mid, it's much better to just save it to stop the plant.
Yeah, gotta agree with you. Yeah, it feels like a lot of people do it out of habit. You know, throw that nade over that rush house area. Oh, Gona with a nice frag on the Nana. Leaves 2 enemies upstanding. Spots 1. Doesn't really want to go too aggressive, since he only has a bit of HP. He's gonna wait. He has 20 seconds. Does not really have the time for this. He's gonna peek. Doesn't spot him. And now he's in big trouble, because he knows he needs to stick the plant. And
Axis win.
there comes Chevy.
That was actually a very good read by Ghana. He saw Chebe and he thought he was gonna try and backstab him from green cars, so he was like trying to take him out before planting the bomb. The problem was just that Chebe decided to stay in rush house and then he ran out of time instead.
And we can see here, 0 nades have been thrown across. Oh, there's a late nade. Davey with the first frag, and let's follow Dichi. Dichi in a prime position here. Always on that B-bomb side. Waiting in the smoke, people to jump over the MG. There is the first play. Second player, 2 frags in quick succession. Super important. Nade up in the air. Does not connect. But in 2 seconds, their entire push gets just obliterated.
Yeah, that's a very strong player there from Dichi. You can see he's still only 23 years old with those reactions.
Yeah, it's funny because we played this game 14 years ago, and then he was 9 or 8. And that's the first map, and it's really harsh to see that PKRFACES lost their own map, and that FRS is this dominant.
Yeah, it was closer last time in the group stage. Now it was I wouldn't call it a stomp, but it was still a confident victory.
Yeah.
Especially that Axis side, they didn't get their single rounder. I think PKRFACES on their allies.
So next map will be Peaks. What are your thoughts on the map? Because I have a really strong opinion on this map.
Okay, yeah, I love this map actually. I think it's really good. We've only seen it once in the cup yet, and then PKRFACES actually played and won. So PKRFACES got some experience playing this map in the cup, while FRS it's the first time in an official game with this lineup.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like. Yeah. I think the map is great for team play, but really, especially near that barn and A house area with smokes in the beginning of the round, and the importance of the burnt house. But what I really dislike about this map is the amount of collision. It feels like I get stuck like everywhere. In the A house, in the bombed house, in the kitchen sometimes, in the bedroom, in and around that bedroom area. And it feels like, I don't know, the map feels clumsy to me.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's not a very clean map. You have a lot of like stuff
Edges
on the ground and
yeah.
thing. But other than that, I like the tactical side of this map. Like it's pretty small. Also, you get a lot of contact and duels on it, and you can play it in many different ways. I obviously like to get control of barn. I think that's the key spot on the map. But I think we will see PKRFACES putting a lot of focus on burn. That's how they like to play it with 2 guys. So it's gonna be some nice tactical aspect to follow on this map.
Yeah, precies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's and the map is too much relating on that on the spawns. That's what I dislike as well. But other than that, yeah, if you can turn it around into an advantage instead of a disadvantage, then this map really is yeah, great for competitive play.
Yeah.
Especially the thing I really dislike, and Nana does that really well, is this A house area where you can stand on this broken ledge or whatever wall inside the building and peek over it. 9 out of 10 times I'm always like bumping my head and hoping for the best.
Yeah, if you know how to play it, you can find some really good peaks on peaks.
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
Peaks on peaks. What up?
Yeah. So right now we're waiting for PKRFACES 5th player, girl who has left the server, and they say he got mad and rage quit. I don't know if they're trolling or if that's real.
dat? Ik schiet hem de volle smoke in. 1 kogel. And here we see King donated once again. You can King, I really like it, man. The fact that you're donating, but it's not necessary. Really, I really like it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the kind words. And I want to give a special welcome to, you can read it down in the description, but during the day I am a teacher, and it's holiday it's vacation right now, and there's still a few pupils, students joining in and coming to say hi. Joris, Casper, super tof jongens dat jullie even kijken. Dit is een potje van de allereerste Call of Duty. We kennen misschien alleen de Call of Duty die nu gespeeld wordt. Maar er wordt al 14 jaar de Call of Duty gespeeld. Dit is een van de eerste Call of Duty's. En welkom. Leuk dat jullie kijken nogmaals. Blijf vooral even hangen. Ik weet niet of het helemaal jullie pakje aan is. Maar nou ja. Welkom. And Solid69, welcome. Shady9991, welcome as well to the stream. We are currently waiting. First map went in favor of the FRS side. This is the second map, the best of 3. So if FRS takes this one as well, they will be the winners of this UO Reborn Cup.
It would be nice to see a third map, but
Yeah,
looking how strong FRS were on the first one, I feel like it's not very likely at this point.
Is there any team that is that's able to take up FRS? Do you think? If you're, I know you're part of FRS, but it feels like FRS is so dominant.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, PKRFACES are closest, but I think in the last 2 months, when FRS has played PCWs almost every day, I think we lost 1 map in total. And that was versus PKRFACES 9-11, so that kind of shows how strong the team is. And I think maybe if there will be another cup, which I hope, we might do 2 teams instead, because we have plenty of players.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing this. If there comes another cup, I'd happily be happy to sign up. I played with E9/Elite Gales, and we kind of started playing like a week before the tournament. We won 1 match, so that's something.
Yeah.
But with a little bit of practice, I think everyone still has this. It's like riding a bike, you know. We all got a bit old, but we still know how to ride it.
Yeah, indeed, and I think you will all improve for every game. I played versus King last night in a PCW, very nice guy, by the way, shout out to him. And just how he had improved with the sniper from like the first game we played versus you in the group phase was it was a lot. So give it a month or 2 more and you will be there.
Yeah, probably. Let's hope so.
So at this point, still don't know if they're trying to get Gerlo back on the server or if they're gonna take, I think it's Dano is their substitution.
Gerlo is joining back, sir.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to be rude, but Gerlo is known for his rages. He's always been
Hot-tempered, yeah.
Yeah.
Wire scanner problems.
So 43 current viewers. I think it's a great thing, man.
It is.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are interested
Waiting
to
on you to
see.
reply though.
Oh, sorry. I can't see that. I'm not ready up. Apart from the fact that when I press tab. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're starting with this second map, which is Peaks, FRS versus Poker Faces. Poker Faces lost the first map, FRS won in really strong, with a really strong performance. Is the truck allowed?
Yeah, it's pistol dash now also.
Oh yeah. X-rated really needs to watch out with this truck to not run over any players. And Tichi with the first frag. I asked this to Marcello as well. I believe that Marcello CoD was shoutcasting with me. But do you prefer any faction when pistol bashing?
If I what?
If you had to pick a gun, would you choose a Webley, a Luger, a Colt? What would you use? What's your
I'm really bad at pistol bashes and have always been, but I would probably pick the Webley.
and because it feels heavy? Jason with 2 frags. Gerlo last man standing.
It feels like it hits harder and gets more shell shocks, but I don't know if it's just mental.
Yeah, is there actually a difference?
I mean, it shoots harder. I don't know if it bashes harder.
And we actually got ourselves a game. 1 versus 1, trying to pick up some health bars. Oh!
Allies win.
Oh! And Jason has the better end of it.
Bit of the BM come in there with the voice commands.
A little bit of banter.
I think between these two teams, it's just all fun. Back in the days, though, we had some tough rivalries with TCFC and Burf, to name a couple of teams, and then it was not only for fun, those banters.
Yeah, it's part of gaming, man. Well, sportsmanship is really important. Being humble.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone rages. Everyone. There's a little few players that play games even when they get crushed and they're like, oh yeah, no worries, man, no worries. Everyone gets irritated
Yeah,
every once in a while. But if you're humble, like afterwards, it's like the most important thing.
Yeah, and I think now that everyone is like around their 30s, people are more mature and can like take losses a bit easier, I think.
Yeah, but still people haven't really lost their temper. Sorry. I mean, people who were edgy back then are still the ones that are triggered
Yeah, that's true.
fastest. So
That's
how is your temper, Snurk?
I'm pretty calm and collected, I would say, as you can probably hear when I
Yeah.
talk. I don't get upset for many things.
Yeah, I do have temper for once in a while, especially when Lucky is on my team, and he starts to annoy me. But other than that, oh yeah, and Peer always gets on my nerves as well.
It's
But
like, honestly, it's been like one of my highlights this cup was following your streams when you played with Lucky and Peer. It was like hilarious. It was a comedy show.
yeah, I mean every and then it's like, okay, I'm going B, and then well, someone just followed up with me, or just people just started rotating for no reason, or he gets shot in the back. I mean, I make mistakes as well. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I feel like, oh, we could have won so much more rounds if we just had proper communication. But thanks for the kind words, man. I really enjoy streaming. And if I make you laugh, that's my job. So we're actually live right now. FRS starting off on that American side, attacking. What's key on this allied side that there are nades being thrown to prevent people to rush from that A house to the A barn or to the barn.
Yeah, this is one of the maps where the nades count the most because it's so small and you will always like hit that hill where they run.
Oh,
But still, FRS managed to dodge those nades and get full control of Burnt at this point.
we see X-rated with the first trick nade. I believe it's in the kitchen area.
Yeah, half HP on Don already.
Well, because of that nade, yeah, it landed in top of kitchen.
And
Really
Davey taking a
important.
lot of heat in river as well.
Oh, Gonna with the frag onto Davey, his teammate, and X-rated with the frag onto Gonna. That leaves this B side completely open because X-rated decides to push the kitchen area.
A bit of a misplay here, should have gone for B, but I mean it's 5-on-2 anyways.
One player in the dark area and X-rated picks up the frag on the Gerlo. Leaves Don last man standing. And I believe X-rated walked past by Don.
Yeah, I must have.
Allies win.
That's a nice round coming in from FRS. You could see those tech nades doing a lot of damage. It was half HP on Don in kitchen and 90 HP on Davey in the river, so they were like almost dead already.
I got asked by Solid69 to give a quick recap of the basics, since he never played Call of Duty. Well, we're playing Search and Destroy. It's a game type where you have two bomb sites, and attacking and a defending side. The attacking side needs to plant a bomb either on A or B or kill the entire enemy team before the time runs out. Once the bomb goes down, oh, a really quick round. The defending team needs to defuse the bomb to prevent the bomb from exploding and win the round, winning the ally players a round. In the meantime, players fell left, right and center. Gerlo, do not forget to reload your gun, since you only have one bullet in the chamber. Decides not to.
Allies win.
Yeah, this is falling very quickly in those rounds for poker. And once again, I would say Axis is a bit easier here, so they need to pick it up pretty fast.
Let's follow with Nana, going to the back A side area. If you would be playing right now, Snurk, what kind of position would you play?
On the ally side, I normally go back of A with the bar. This is like one of the few maps where I don't snipe, at least not on allies. On Axis, I like to play like Gerlo did there in the first round with the sniper in kitchen.
Done with the fragate and Nana. Two rival titans meet each other. Two German players down, and X-rated with another trick nade. I think this one goes into kitchen as well. No, it's gonna end up in the river probably. Oh fuck. I'm not sure where these.
And Don is backstabbing here, can have a really nice free kills in the backs.
Let's follow up with him. Oh, spots one player, hits him, gets a frag on the adjacent. Has the ability to rotate back, but decides to stay. Let's see how. Oh, X-rated just ignores him. Prodic with the frag on X-rated, and Don with the frag on the Dichi. That leaves Chebi the last man standing. Here's an enemy player.
Planted.
Doesn't act. Gets the first frag onto Protec. Knows there's an enemy on this right hand side.
Yeah, you heard him.
Don coming from the right, Gerlo coming from the left. Chabi exactly in the center. 15 bullets in the go in his rifle.
Kind of know with the timings he's gonna have one on his left side very soon. Here's him as well.
And this is really well played because they had the edge by having two. Oh, that's the smoke. By having two players. One player on both sides. No trade came down. Shaby tags up. Oh, Don!
Oh, what a round by Don.
Gozer, wat een schot, jongen. Really well played there.
Yeah. First taking down Nana behind A, then doing the backstab, getting
Axis
two guys,
win.
and finally clutching the 1v1. That's
Yeah.
a huge round by
Huge
Don.
round by Don. even you got a bit excited there, Snark.
Yeah, I like to see good plays, and that was a really good play.
So, what we see in this map are the nades in the start of the round. That nade kind of failed, but we see nades going in this burnt area. They want to prevent allied players to get in really quickly into burnt, and they want the German players want to prevent allied players coming in.
Yeah. Right now PokerFace has got a pretty rough time to defend this burnt building on all the rounds and get picked off pretty easily there.
Yeah, 3 players in and around that area. And now they have these first 2 kills, and now you see that the pace is slowing down dramatically.
Yeah. They decided to not move on the smokes. David could have spotted. He spotted him, but wasn't fast enough to pick up the MG to kill him. Davey had a really cool triple kill with the MG last time on peak, so he likes to play this spot.
Dichi knows there's an enemy under that bridge area. One with the frag on the Chavi. X ready with the frag on the Don. Exchanging kills. 2 on 3 situation. 3 players on that ally side standing. Dichi will surely... there you see it. Jason's with the frag on the Davey. Exactly as you mentioned it. Davey was there. 60 seconds left. Last frag on the Pro Tick. And that's 3-1 in favor of that allied side. Would you say this map is heavily German favor, allied favor, or pretty much even?
It's a kind of even, but slightly Axis-sided. I would say like you would like at least 6 Axis rounds on 10 rounds. But now that we played 12, I would say you'd like at least 7.
I really want to highlight when we swap sides, Dichi, since he's always the one who pushes into the barn area, or at least he did that last couple of matches, and for some reason he always has the quickest spawn, or it feels like that, and is always able to get into the barn area and have a huge impact from there on.
Yeah.
X-rated. Misses a shot onto the player under the bridge. I believe it's Protec, but gets shut down anyway. Oh, Don with the frag onto X-rated. Gonna with the frag onto Dichi. And this leaves Jason's last man standing.
Yeah. PokerFaces did a big tactical swap this round that made them win. Not gonna count Jason's out yet, but it looks like you're gonna win this round, and that was playing a guy in barn and putting Gerlo back in burn, so they were 2 in burn there, and then it seemed to work out much better for them.
Axis win.
And Gunnar with the frag on the Jason's. Felt like an impossible round.
Wow.
And does take 2 kills with him to the grave. Let's see once again these nades into this middle area. Allied side patiently waiting here. The Germans already in this all X-rated with the frag onto Davy. Important nade there. Here we see Chaby. He knows there's someone to his right hand side. Gets heavily tagged up. Does get away, which is a sliver of health. Kylo with the frag onto Nana. Kylo with another important frag. 2 frags at this point. 2 ally players standing. But we've seen that it is possible to make a comeback from this. Jason's with the first frag. Once again with that Garant. And Don coming in the back once again, but he's not able to pick up the frag.
Now he has a long way to rotate, so they should try and put some pressure on this last guy and maybe go for a B play if they can. And that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Oh, Ghana with 2 frags.
Yeah,
Got them
we're played there by Ghana.
Yeah. So Ghana and Dom, what felt like a round that was where the tides were turning, shifted back into their favor.
Yeah. Like they did the right thing there, FRS, but the problem was they played too far away from each other, so trading, like we talked about on Carrington a lot, they couldn't do it this time.
Dom with the first frag of the Dichi. Follow up with X-rated. Nana not really doing too well so far, sorry. Where's X-rated? So, what are your thoughts of the backup G area? Is it a good spot or predictable? The one where Jason is always in. Is he in there right now? Yeah, he's in there right now.
Yeah, I think this peak is gonna do right now. Nice nade kill. That one is kind of predictable. I kind of like those wood stacks because you can like do a bit of up and down clipping and try and find a peak.
Yeah.
I think that one is pretty dangerous that he does now, but they didn't peek it.
Dom, Jason's crossed fairly easily. Tries to spot out a enemy player. No one there yet. Gets towards the top of the barn area. I really like this part of the barn, standing on those top boxes. So you have a good view of that kitchen area, even though you're not visible from any other side. X-rated with the frag onto Protag, but gets traded for Davy. By Davy.
Explosives.
Ghana in this A-house area, and Ghana.
Another nice round for Poker Faces.
Yeah.
They really got back into this after being 1-3 down to a 4-3 lead.
For the first time this game, German sides picking, getting a lead.
And after they put Gerlo in burned instead of rifling from kitchen. Oh, timeout.
Tactical timeout. I'm gonna take this time to get a glass of milk. Be right back.
Yeah. So, seems like there's some sort of lag for Ghana. That's why we're having a timeout. Actually, seems like it was muscle spasm in Ghana's legs. So, who said esport can't be physical activity?
Do you? Well, I think we kind of agree on this topic, but do you think that esports is an actual sport? Do you consider it a true sport?
Yeah, it's a sport. It's not a physical sport, and but yeah, I mean, you look at the competitive side of it, and like the tactical aspects, the individual skill needed, the practice you have to be good. I mean, it's just easy for me.
Yeah. Do you consider like games like chess a sport?
It's I now I don't know how the competitive scene is in chess. I guess it's kind of big, and then I could agree it's a sport. To me, it's like, I mean, Monopoly is not a sport because that's fun and games, and there's no competitive side of it. But if chess has a competitive side, I say why not?
Yeah, because I since I teach, I talk about a lot about with younger colleagues about, for example, not a lot, but every once in a while we talk about, for example, esports, and then uh, the physic what's it called? The gym teacher. What's how do you call it? Such a teacher?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They say like, no, man, it's not a sport. Why would you say that? I'd say it's not a physical thing. Well, it maybe even is a physical thing because um, muscle memory and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But in the mental aspect is like super important. Nana with the really important frag deck on the barn area secures the position for his team. Does not know that there once again is a player pushing in their back. And Dishi will probably be a bit angry that Don once again.
Jason's got to B now. Should be able to put a B plant down, but his teammate is very far away, so you got to stay alive here.
Explosives planted.
A small showdown here between Nana and Don. Let's follow up with Gerlo, who needs to defuse the bomb.
So we're pretty much 2-1v1s on the map. One is Don, almost going down to Nana, and then can Gerlo kill Jason, so he's got a diffuser.
Do bushes make sound when you walk through them?
Yeah, they do.
But how come Gerlo just walked through a bush and he didn't make any sound?
No, I don't know. Maybe good movement.
No, he prone through the fence. Gerlo with the frag on the Jasons that leaves Nana last man standing.
Had the time to rotate at least.
And gets the frag onto Gerlo. No health left. Don picks up the frag once again. Don so important for the German side. But
Unlucky.
I really thought he had the round.
Yeah, I thought so too, but that was, Nana playing so much time there from Barn and A House, like preventing him to help Gerlo. So that was really well played there in the start when they planted the bomb.
Dichi getting naded twice and survives the first one but does not live through the second one. X-Rated tries to get the trade out the frag onto the burnt area. Oh, Gerlo with one frag. Gerlo with a second frag. Really important here this round.
And like I said before the timeout, every round Gerlo has gone burned. They have won the round. Last round he was in kitchen again. I don't know why. It's not like he's doing bad stuff in kitchen, but he does amazing stuff in burnt right now.
Make sure to get spotted out.
Axis win.
And that's a flawless ace.
Yeah. It's being a competitive map, this, so it's gonna be tight in the end.
Hello, A side once again, opening up the first frag on the X-rated. JB slowly making his way into the burnt area, gets shot down in the back, but does not even flinch. Davey with a nade. Let's follow up with Dichi. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock, 3 versus 5 for this allied side.
A thing that FRS has not done that you could see, for example, a guy like Steve now in Immortalis, he puts a lot of pressure from behind A to make the players in A house a bit, you know, uncomfortable what is going on behind them, and FRS has almost, you see many rounds Don can just backstab them from A if he wants to, and not a lot of pressure there. So I would like to see them do that a bit more if they're gonna start winning rounds again.
Dichi gets tagged up and gets really puts him in an impossible position, because with this amount of health he's not able to pick up any aggressive fights. Knows if he gets spit in the face once, he's dead. And Dichi gets killed, and at least Nana, last man standing. Nana goes down, and they take another round, so that makes it 6-4, 2 rounds in advance. Advantage, 2 rounds advantage for the German side.
These 2 rounds will be very important. Can Poker get an 8-4? They are looking splendid going into allies. Oh, that's a good nade from Gerlo.
Let's follow with Gerlo for a bit, since he plays this bombed area. Spots the enemy, gets a frag with the Nana.
I don't know how much that virus scanner was affecting Gerlo on quarantine, but he's killing it on this map.
I feel like Gerlo is one of those players who's like really a basic player, no extras, just strong skill.
Yeah.
Not a high roller, no flashy, too flashy plays, like mechanical wise, like flipping his mouse all over the place. Just feels like a really steady player.
Good game sense and just doing the right peaks at the right time.
Yeah, gotta agree.
I think like back in the days, if we're back to like 2006 or so, he had an amazing aim. He's one of the best like MP44 players I ever played against. He could hit like those amazing headshots, one taps. I don't see him doing that as much now, but he still is a very good player.
Gerlo, really important once again from this side. And we're going into round 12. We could potentially see an 8-4 here.
Yeah.
And 8-4 is a really good position to be in when switching sides. You want to pick as many points on the German side as possible.
Remember, FRS was up 3-1 as well, so they done a very nice comeback here, Poker.
Let's follow up with the ally side. JB expecting a player to jump in from that A top area. Oh, get shot to the side. He was speaking that before, moves away, and now gets shot down. Or not gets shot down, but gets tagged up from the barn area. So Snurk, do you prefer a bar or an MP44?
As I play a lot of sniper, I prefer to have an MP44 for the close combats. But if I had to just pick one of them, I would pick the bar. It's so powerful on long ranges. What do you think?
I highly prefer the MP44 because the aim feels more stable.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, if you're spraying, then it's easier to have a bar, I think, because you have more vertical recoil.
Yeah.
But the aim of the when you unscope, 9 out of 10 times when you play with the MP44, you either do a one tap
Axis
zoomed,
wins.
or you zoom out and just tap 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 tap. So we actually see an 8-4 here, where Gerlo is absolutely carrying his team. Really excited to see this allied side from PKRFACES. Currently waiting on Davey to ready up.
That was a really strong Axis side, and
Yeah.
especially after losing those first 3 rounds, very impressed by the comeback here from PKRFACES.
Yeah, me too. So I kind of want to follow up with Dichi once he has a really good spawn, because he always smokes this. Okay, here you see it again. The smoke onto this mid area where players are able to rotate from that A building towards that barn without getting shot or with barely no hits. Any hits. Here we see 2 frags. Oh, Jason's with a trick nade, or it seemed like a trick nade. And PKRFACES are in a tough position here.
Yeah, those nades were on point this round, and I know they spent quite a lot of time on these as well, so nice to see them work out.
Protect with the first frag. Will he contest the player in this burnt area, or will he try to play around him? Gets tagged up by a nade. Don with the... Oh, never mind. It's Gerlo with the sniper. And Gerlo, last man standing. Almost no health left. And Nana with the vertical clipping, which is allowed. And here we see the first round for the German side. I really hope that PKRFACES are managed to keep their advantage and not give away too much rounds. Who is here on front here? It is Chebi, who's already in this burnt area. It's like way earlier than any of the other players. Oh, but gets heavily tagged by the nade. And Protect gets the frag.
Such a hard position to play because all of the nades, even when, as you say, he got a good spawn and gets in perfectly there, but gets naded instantly.
We see the PKRFACES side pushing this back A area. Done with the nade onto river, feels miserably.
I think Dave is kind of stuck. No, he wasn't. He almost got stuck in a really bad position.
And Dave with the frag on the Nana. And Don needs to follow up with him. He's gonna push the player into the river. Oh, the side's sitting in it. It almost gets shut down, gets tagged up by the river. And there's the silent plant. The silent plant. Oh, Jason's with the nade. Will not be able to do it again. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Currently spectating Jason's in this riverbank area. Sorry.
It's gonna be a rough retake with only the rifle.
Anything is possible in Call of Duty, man.
Gon also got a good position, kind of expecting it, seems like.
And oh, Jason with the first hit. And the player in A house patiently waiting. Now it's gonna be a ring around the rosy. Jason's really spots the enemy through the wall. He's gonna run in, but gets shut down by Davey. And that's the first round for that allied side. They need 4 more to go to a map 3.
Yeah, and I think what the FRS didn't do, which was put pressure from behind A, that's what Poker Faces are doing now. You could see Nana getting like 2 guys up in his face.
This is exactly what I meant. Here you see Dichi, the quick rotate towards that A barn area, and then try to shoot towards that barn. Nades as well. Now they have this barn control. It's really hard once the smoke clears to push towards that burnt area.
Nana's gonna have to teach me that nade he pulls every round. It kills someone every round.
So 2 players actually in this barn area. That's incredible. Dichi goes down by Gona. They do not know that Chaby is there as well. Gona with the frag onto X-rated. 4. Oh, that's no collision through the wall. And Gona going absolutely mad. Will they know that Chaby is there? I do not think they know. In the meantime, it's a 4-on-2 situation. Gonna looking for those health bars to get a bit of health back. No luck yet. Hello with the frag onto Jason. Leaves Chaby, last man standing, has the element of surprise, gets the first frag onto Davey and the second frag onto Gerlo. 2 frags left. This should be possible.
Gonna now retreating to B, so it's gonna be a long way for Chebe.
Don still in this A area. Don versus
Explosives
Chaby.
planted.
And Chaby knows he needs to move. He needs these seconds. And Don gets a frag to Chaby. Headshot picked up 10-5. Ladies and gentlemen, we actually got ourselves a match on our hands.
Yeah, very solid game here from Poker Faces, looking incredible on peaks.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid that we would see a really strong German performance. And here we see Dichi. No, he decides not to go. JB gets shut down pretty quick by Nate. Does he actually go into bomb it or burn? Sorry. Oh, he decides not to. Let's follow with Don, the man with the last frag from the last round. Don actually afraid and waiting for the trick nade from Jason's. Cooking a nade. Trying to make the cross towards that barn area. Gerlo with the frag of the Nana. Oh, Jason's headshot through the smoke. And Protec in his bombed area together with Davey. Protec gets shut down, but is in this area with Gonna. Gonna patiently waiting to see some pops up. Pick gets at the frag of the Chaby. 3-on-2 situation. Anything can happen. Smoke goes down. Gonna smokes out that kitchen area where Jason's is.
Explosives planted.
Bomb goes down. Let's follow up Jason. The man with the Car 90 AK. X-rated with the first frag. 2-on-2. Now they have 1 minute time. So, is it actually 1 minute? Yeah.
Oh, I actually not. I think it's 1 minute.
Yeah.
Seeing some strong spots here from Poker Faces. Gerlo. Oh, dying to X-rated.
And Gonna should just prone and wait for the defuse. Does not need to know where the bomb is planted.
Oh.
Gets the first frag on the X-rated. Jason's last man standing. We'll probably try to defuse. Oh, from the bomb side. Gonna. And Gonna with the frag. And it's 11-5. And you mentioned before Poker Faces or FRS, we in the last couple of months we only lost one map, and it was versus Poker Faces, and it feels
Oh.
like
It's
there
about
might
to head
be
that way again.
might be a second one.
Yeah. It's
And
looking like that.
let's follow up
Oh.
with Gerlo. Oh, Gerlo got heavily tagged up. They really got to keep this momentum. Smart choice by Gerlo by pushing this back A side, playing it slow. Don't want to get too aggressive. Protect with the frag of the X-rated, really important frag into this burnt area. Two players in that back A area. Gerlo, oh Nana, here he is, the man with the rifle, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Nana, oh, but gets shot down by Protec. Protec took a bit of Red Bull during the timeout, or during the swap of sides, and
Sheba with a pretty strong spot here up in barn. Gonna face Don any second. I think Don might be able to spot him. Sheba knows he's there.
Chebe is always in that area. He's been there for 3, 4, 5 times before.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
And he didn't see him. And knows that he has all the cover in the world. He can't really be killed from any side, but directly underneath him. And now their first concern is Chebby, who is still in there, and David just a sliver of health. Faye comes down, Dichi with the frag.
Axis win.
And there's the round from FRS.
Yeah. That's when you get barn. Probably not gonna be able to do that kind of play so many more times because now they will expect it. But it was nice to get one on the board here for FRS. All in all, I still think that that's a fast kill there on Jason.
Oh, Jason with that frag. We see a lot of nade damage going down early in the round. Nana with a frag towards this barn area. Let's follow up with Ghana. Not swap too much between players. And Ghana is gonna try to make the cross. We'll surely check this part. And once again, Chaby is there. And once again, Chaby gets the kill. In Holland we say ezel stoot zichzelf niet 2 keer aan dezelfde steen. But this time the donkey hits him twice against the same rock. That's a Dutch saying we have. And here we see the rotate towards the B side, and they're off. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game. 1 versus 4, and it's Chaby, last man standing, with that bar in that barn area. Chaby, make miracles happen, but he does not come through.
Yeah, we're looking at a third map soon. Just one more round. They got 6 to go here. Poker Faces.
Yeah, FRS needs to really come clutch if they want to pull this off. Dichi with the nade onto the bombed area. No more fancy plays here. Just sit and wait.
Very defensive play here from FRS. I think this has been a problem, like on both sides, how they gave up A house too easily on both sides. Nana didn't have any backup with his rifle, so they could backstab him a couple of times.
Chaby with the first frag, opening frag, does get tagged up though. Nana with a returning frag. Don, third time's a charm. Will Chaby be there? No, he's not there. Trying to peek towards that kitchen area, gets spotted by Jason and gets shut down immediately. no one actually playing in this A house area apart from Davey, who is already pushed through. Slowly making his way through. He's about to spot Nana. If he plays this well. Nana with the frag. No luck there. Gonna last man standing. They are not done just yet.
No, they tried a bit more defensive setup this round and it worked out. Let's see if PKRFACES got a counter to it.
Yeah. So I kind of know what PKRFACES feel right now because I've been in this position like a couple of times at LAN parties where you have the edge, the prime position, you have the win in your hands, but then it's just that one round that wins them the map and potentially afterwards the game. How do you keep your nerves under pressure, your sweaty hand palms?
Yeah, it's just, you know, trying to relax as much as possible and like don't stress your movements and stress your shots. Just trust that what you've done so far will work this last round as well.
Oh, Davey missed an important shot there onto that riverbank area. And smoke goes down. Surely try to plant. Knows there's a player in that river area. And Davey gets one frag.
This could be the round.
This could be it. This could be it. Potentially be it. They have the edge now. They gotta keep it. Gerlo patiently waiting in this riverbank area. Oh, Nana with the frag of the Davey. Will he be able to pick up the diffuser as well? Oh, Protect with the frag of the Nana. 2 on 3. 2 on 1. Jason's last man standing.
Explosives planted.
Has the map in his hands. And gets one frag. So this is a 1-on-1. It's Gerlo versus Jason. Gerlo with that sniper rifle. And Jason's under the bridge area and thinks he's in this A area. And
Gerlo playing it very well.
Gerlo playing it silent. Surely gonna pick up this round. Tags him up. Behind MG. Jason's gonna go for the defuse. Has no health. Is sticking it.
Yeah, I think Gerlo's surely gonna put him down here with a pistol. Oh.
No! And the defuse goes down. Jason's with with the flip. Oh, this is gonna be a real stomp in the the PKRFACES lineup. Gonna be a real stomp. In no moment they completely lost their momentum, and Jason's surely gonna play out of his mind this next round.
Yeah, this actually gives them a way back in this game. It would be sensational if they could bring it back to a 12-12 from this.
No early frags this time. Protect heavily tagged up, and Jason's with their first frag onto Don. Protect hurts an enemy. There's a player behind the bomb. He's gonna try to shoot through the smoke. Crawling in. Oh, Protect with the frag onto Chaby and X-rated returns the favors. There's no way. And that leaves a 3-on-4 situation. This is exactly, last round was exactly what I meant. The play from Gerlo. When you think you have the win in your hands, you tag him up. Just 2% HP left. And you manage to field around. It's gonna
It was a
And Gerlo.
1v3 as well for Jason's at that point. He managed to clutch it. So, I mean, and that doesn't happen very often.
No. Bomb
Low
is
on
gonna
time
try to go
again.
low on time. If they get shut down, oh, they got shut down. That's 12 to 9. 3 rounds left.
Oh, this is gonna be nerve-wracking for Poker Faces.
Here they come, the sweaty hand palms. And we see JB. Let's follow up with him. Cooking the night. And
Wow.
Pleby and Monji. Oh, 3 quick frags in quick succession. Poker Face is falling apart. We might go for an. Is it overtime if we go to a 12-12?
Yeah, I think so. I think the teams have agreed on overtime.
Someone 98, man. Thanks for the donation. Really highly appreciated.
But yeah, still 2 rounds after this one to go. It feels like FRS they got their mojo back now. So let's see if Poker Faces can like find a way back, because they had some really good allies rounds before they lost that kind of silly round.
Done with the first frag. 50 seconds left on the clock. It's not impossible. It sure is a hard job.
Axis win.
And here we see I can feel the tension in the Poker Faces Discord right now, or maybe TeamSpeak, whatever.
And I think what's good for Poker Faces was that it was Gerlo who whiffed that 1v1. Had it been some other guy, I think Gerlo would have been like mad as hell at this point.
I think as well. X-rated in this bombed area. Allied side. You see that they kind of lost the momentum here. But will they be able to pull it through?
Working behind A again. Let's see
Oh,
if Davey
Gonna
can
with the
do something.
frag. Chaby with the frag. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the comeback where we've all been waiting for. Even though I really... Oh, Nana. With his wireless internet or something, I don't know.
Oh, bit of ping issue there.
3 on 5. Not impossible. But hella
They
hard.
got control of A and Barn, so it
Yeah.
could be a plant here coming in at least.
Oh, 2 on 5. Davy and Gerlo. And Davy last man, Gerlo last man standing.
Axis win.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the last round. In the Netherlands we say dood of de gladiolen.
This is one comeback so far. Let's see if they can pull it through, because now the nerves are on FRS as well. You don't want to come this far to not clutch it out.
I'm starting to bite my nails. Don't get stacked up by a nade. Play it slow. Don't get picked off by the guy in kitchen. Smokes go down. And here we are gonna see the road tab by Don, I think.
Davey spots one, can get a kill there.
And
Yeah.
Davey gets the first kill. And JB makes his way towards this barn area. Oh, gets shut down by Don on that backside ledge. Protec. This. Oh, Gerlo with the frag of the X-rated.
So intense, will they get a bomb down now? It's gonna be very hard for FRS. Good kill there by Dichi.
Dichi with important frag onto the bomb planter. 3 on 3. Gerlo made his way to this backside.
You can see Jason's is kind of expecting it, holding his backs.
Gerlo not making a move, just patiently waiting. Oh, Gerlo whiffs his aim. Such an important round. And Gonna surely gonna. Oh, Protect with the frag of the Nana. And DG with the frag of the Gonna. Protect clutches out. One frag. Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh, he's stuck and he doesn't peek him.
no. Combination of the tank. I really hope Protect wins.
Explosives.
Oh, and it's a draw.
Wow, what a comeback
What
there.
a comeback.
Yeah, and wow, got a brief.
Axis win.
Like I really thought Poker
They
Faces
don't
had
call it
that
a
last round
comeback.
as well.
They've been here for years.
So I think it's a bit up to Norberto now to
Yeah,
tell what's gonna happen.
I'd say we go for map 3 as a decider. So yeah, I don't know, man.
So there are like different options now. You could the rules say that it should be the third map, and Poker Faces have to win with a bigger margin than they lost on Carrington. And I think they're discussing now if they want to do that or if they want to go for an overtime, like a best of 3 or best of 5.
Whew.
Round draw.
So they started a banning phase. They're gonna play a third map, and Poker Faces started banning Rayliard. Or not start banning? I don't know. It seems very confusing everything at this point. So it seems like it was FRS starting to ban instead, and they ban streets.
$49 views. Can we make it 50?
Poker Faces banning Daniel. FRS banning PowerCam.
Woo.
Then Tiger Town gets banned, so should not be that many maps left. And remember that Peaks and Current Town can't be played again. Teapot also being banned, which was not a surprise since they played Tide on it last time. And PokerFace is removing Casino.
Which maps are left open then?
I think Harbor is still there. Germantown.
Dawnville.
Dawnville, yeah. You Harbor gone, so it's Dawnville and Germantown left, and it's up to PokerFaces to decide which one they want to play.
So Dawn or Germantown?
Yeah, and I would have personally loved to see Dawnville being the third map here. It's such a fun map.
Zo ja. Dag schatje, zit je te kijken? Leuk dat je kijkt hoor. Hey, kusje kusje. Vind het super lief. So my girlfriend just tuned in.
Yeah, we're going to Dawnville for the third map. That's gonna be really exciting.
I really like, from a competitive view, I really like Dawnville. I think the map is really versatile. It's big. A lot of tactical decisions can be made, and I really like the importance of this bank area in the middle of the map.
Yep.
When we played FRS earlier this week, I've seen a lot of Nana in my face in this orphanage area, nading it, smoking it, and making it like really important to defend from orphanage towards bank or church.
Yep, he's a really good Orf player.
So let's do a quick recap. The first map was heavily favored for the FRS side. They played 6-6. PokerFaces played 6-6 on the German side. Then they had to go Allied and they lost all the rounds. Score was 13-6. Then we went to Streets. We've seen an 8-4 advantage on the German side for the PokerFaces side, and then they went to 12, and after that they lost, I believe, 6 or 7 rounds in a row. 6 rounds in a row, and we've seen a huge comeback from that FRS side. FRS really showing some willpower, and they show that they're like I think that they really are the strongest team around at this point.
Yeah, and I mean that one round from Jason's 1 versus 3 with bomb planted and being able to Ninja defuse it, that was just clutch.
Yeah, they must have went wild. So once again, we're starting off with the Pistol Bash. Let's follow up with Mr. Pistol Bash himself. It is na. Jason with the first frag, and X-Rated with the second. JB with the third. That's 2 enemies left. It's Don. And oh, Jason with 1 frag. Don, last man standing versus 4. Needs a miracle. And he just starts running. Oh,
Allies
and gets
win.
shut down by Jason's.
And they will probably pick Axis, I guess. Yeah, very expected start here. Axis a very favored side on Commonwealth.
We're back. Here we go.
Yep.
And currently waiting for Ghana, and we're starting up the third map. Azure streamers, Azure shoutcast for today. It's Star and it's Snark. Snark, substitute or member of FRS, but the substitute for this match. Starting off from the allied side, it's PKRFACES with Don, Ghana, Prota, Gerlo, and Davy, and FRS, Jason's X-Rated, Dichi, Chibi, and Nana. He stands on overtime. Doesn't really sound English to me. We are gonna follow up with the allied side. Follow up with Don with that sniper rifle. Not seen too much sniping action so far.
Yeah, it was almost only Gerlo picking up sniper so far.
Yeah, I've seen Don, I believe, with 1 or 2 rounds with a sniper as well. Davey opening up the scoreboard and the frags with that first frag onto X-rated, but Jason with the frag onto Gerlo, and we're spectating Don. Still, but not too much action. Not too much action. Enemy, but he's not able to pick up a frag.
I think FRS have been putting like a new meta this cup with 2 guys in bank, and you see it pay off there when X-rated goes down first. You still have Jason's that can trade, and Jason's is just playing out of his mind right now after that clutch on peaks.
Gonna with the frag on and on the frag on the Davy. That leaves Gonna and Don as last man standing there. We started off with Don, and we're gonna end with Don. Don near this bank area, which is so key for controlling the rest of the map.
Now it's only 30 seconds left, and you see FRS completely abandoned their offensive positions, just playing around the sites now.
Nana with the first frag, FPS jump. Spot. Gets the
Axis win.
Don. And that's the first round. 4 kills for Jason's. Looking incredibly strong. Starting off this first round. Let's follow up. Sorry.
In the end, it looked pretty solid there for FRS, but the round started very bad. So I feel like PKRFACES they got a good ally side here. They're gonna put pressure on bank. So yeah, just because that round looked easy in the end, it's not gonna be an easy side for FRS.
Protect with the tech plan. With the first frag. Opening up the round. And gets the player in back. Gets the kill into X-rated. Takes control of the bank area, but gets pushed out directly. I believe it's by Dichi. Always in that cafe area. And Gerlo trying to get a grip of Orphanage. Knows Nana is still around that bomb site somewhere. Knows he can't push too far. Gets spotted by Nana. Oh, Nana with
That's a nice shot.
Yeah. Meantime, we see PKRFACES pushing the church boots, and Ghana with 2 quick frags, and the last man standing for his team, and gets one tapped by Jason's.
Yeah, I don't know how Jason survived that first guy, but well, he's playing super well right now.
Nana and Jason's are the only players with frags on that team, on their team.
Yeah.
Sorry. Here you see it once again, taking control of this bank area. 2 players in this bank area. One on the upper part and one on the lower part. 3 players in this graveyard area. Oh, and the nade was supposed to hit X-rated, but it bounced off. Yeah, getting contested by 1-2 players. X-rated takes down both, but Davey gets the third. Gets the frag onto X-rated and was supposedly off his third. Hachiri! Thank you for the follow, my man.
Yeah, I see Hatcher is asking why we ended the map in a draw, and I kind of agree that it would have been nice with an overtime, but I think that the teams had decided they wanted to play like another map instead.
Don on that German spawn side area trying to push.
Axis win.
Dichi does not succeed, and it's 3 rounds in favor of FRS.
Yeah, solid start.
Yeah, FRS starting off really dominant here.
But it was overtime mode on the server, so we're gonna have to restart.
Oops.
Restart the server, restart the map. The PAM was created so that it would go into overtime automatically if it was a 12-12.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
then
see.
the teams decided to play another map instead, and then the PAM didn't really, follow.
No, I did not change my microphone settings.
I've heard you pretty much the same on.
Oh,
the
no,
whole
no, no,
stream.
no, no, no. Oh, fuck. I spilled like a gallon of milk all over my keyboard. So yeah, I spilled milk all over my desk.
Anything damaged?
No, I don't think so. No, it went, everything went around, but it's like a bit of a mess.
It was a good time to do it though when we had this little unexpected break.
just ready up.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna slash kill.
Allies win. Allies win.
Yo.
Allies win.
Okay, I guess I'm all right now. Oh, it's
Yeah.
on my, it's on my,
It's,
it's on my chair as well.
Rupp and they're gonna kill each other one more time.
Gonna smell like shit tomorrow.
Axis win.
I hope we didn't lose too many viewers. It seems like we're almost at 50 now. That would be nice to break that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have.
So are we gonna start the entire map over again?
Well, it's gonna be from 3-0 to FRS.
Oh man, I'm all covered in milk.
Axis win. Axis win. Axis win.
So,
So-
the score is at 3-0 back again. I don't think I've ever seen a scoreboard like this. But we're live back again. We had to do this because the server was still on overtime mode, which means there was a max round capacity of 4. Or if you have max round of 3, but 4 to overtime. Gerlo with a frag onto Dichi, opening up frags for his side. And is actually now -2.
They're gonna play pretty hard on B now after getting that opening frags, and FRS had a pretty hard grave presence in the early round, so it's gonna be a lot on J. So now Nana has had time to rotate, so it's stabilized a bit here for FRS.
JB with the frag on the Don on the top church area. Feels like one of those spots which doesn't work out too often, but when it works out, it's a cheeky spot.
Yeah. And now they kind of decided that instead of working too hard on B, they try to walk down the street towards church. They're gonna have a good position on JB.
Still suspecting Gerlo gets shot down by the guy in UO building. And B ruins. Does not get hit yet. Pushing the enemy behind the tank here. Is it Nana? Oh, Jason's with the pistol frag onto Gerlo. He will not be happy about that.
Wow, what a
Meantime,
kill.
Gunnar gets picked up.
Jason's again with a massive clutch there on the B site.
my girlfriend is watching and she said like, oh, you're such a clumsy fuck. I died of laughter. So we're currently spectating Don. Oh, interesting pick here. Gonna play with this M1 Garant. They have the entire street covered, randomly pre-firing through the smoke, making sure that they are all able to cross. Protect with the first frag, I believe. Yeah, onto Jason's, who is so dominant for his team. Dici with the frag onto Protect. Let's follow up with, oh, X-rated all the way in the back there. Pushed all the way into Banana. Gets shut down by Gerlo. JB picks up the frag onto Don. 2-on-3 situation. Let's follow up with Davey, who's full health and in the middle of the map. "50 seconds. Here's an enemy. Does not respawn just yet." I wonder if he called him. Actually, takes a step, makes him vulnerable for his team. Gets shut down by the guy in. What's his called? I forgot. Where's Chibi sitting right now? White House?
Yeah, White House.
In White House. Gerlo pushing. Oh, Nana with that last frag. And it's a 1-on-2. Will he be able to clutch this? He planted the bomb.
Axis
Not
win.
behind it, so he's able to get shut down by Dici. Once again, Gerlo 2 rounds in a row. Moves or actions that could have been prevented by, I don't know, maybe a bit smarter playing.
I think he was a bit stressed by the time the clock was starting to tick, but yeah, he could have like taken 1 more second to just go a bit more behind the tank before planning it.
Yeah.
Don even with the Thompson here, I think it's the 3rd gun we see him play. First the Springfield, then the Garand, and now a Thompson.
Yeah, it feels like a last resort. Oh, Gunnar with the team frag onto Gerlo not having his match. Gerlo 0-6, while the others still are in 3-5. Minus 3-5.
Gonna be some funny scoreboards after this
Yeah,
one.
pretty much. JB with the frag onto Gunnar. The map feels super one-sided so far, but yeah, we already mentioned before, it's a really German-sided map. And here we see once again PKRFACES getting completely shut down in this middle and church area. They really need to rethink their strategy, Snurk.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had some promising allies round in the start. They got a couple of entry frags, got 2v2 free situations, but now this last round just looked very desperate, like they don't really believe in what they're doing, and I think they should just keep on, you know, grinding, getting the entry frag, working from there, taking control of key areas like bank, church, or push into the A-bomb site.
Protect with their first frag onto the bank area. Really important. But gets shut down by Jason. Yeah, what you mentioned before, these 2 players in bank really making up for those trades in that bank area.
Yeah. Now Jason's like, he feels like, okay, the round is starting to settle now. I don't have to play bank. I can go to a more defensive spot. And like now FRS got their, you know, comfortable positions here. And to break this, it's gonna take like a combined push somewhere. Right now they're just dying 1 by 1.
Gerlo with the frag onto Chaby. Gerlo the only one who actually has a positive score on the scoreboard. And by positive I mean above 0.
Axis win.
It would be nice to see Poker Faces get like 2 rounds at least here to make it a bit competitive for the Axis side, because if they lose 9 or 10, it's going to be super hard to get back into this one.
See early smokes coming in. The street is not smoked yet. We see JB a lot of times proning towards his bank area. He hears people in the banana area and picks up one. Knows there's a second player on half track. Plays it slow. Patiently waits.
X-Raider will have a nice back, but he missed his shot. Was in their backs there completely. Oh.
Oh, almost team kill there. JB with another frag, and Davey gets rid of him.
Axis win.
And once again, that's it. After such a strong map, second map, and after that such an important round, where they couldn't pick up that 13th round and win the second map, it feels like they, by they I mean Poker Faces, totally lost grip of what is happening around.
And they actually, you know, they lost 6 rounds in a row on peaks and now 8 rounds, so they lost 14 last rounds.
Dichi with a frag and Gelle with a frag. Gunnar with a frag. Let's follow up with Gerlo. He's doing the best of his team right now. And trying to make the best of it. Oh, he slide the bug where he's sliding to the right. When you
Axis win.
Yeah, so annoying when it happens. Sometimes it can be good for you, but most of the times not.
We're going into round 10. 9 rounds in favor of the German side. I'm not really sure who to follow on this point, because Allied side is following left, right, and center. They get picked off like everywhere.
Probably gonna be some bank action soon.
Davey with the first frag on the X-ray. Let's keep this up. Don with the nade onto Orphanage. Kinda waiting for Nana to show up, but no Nana to be found.
They really need this round, Poker.
Get Nana, Don with the frag onto Nana. They know
He's trying to get up with the FPS roof there, but wasn't fast enough.
We actually got a round on our hands.
Explosives
Bomb goes
planted.
down. Now all they have to do is sit and wait. Hold that orphanage covered, the bank area. Don't let them rotate. Let's follow up with Chevy, who's absolutely massacring so far. Trying to get cheeky. And does not pick up the frag on Carlo. Carlo with 3 quick frags in succession is really well played there. And that's the first round we see for that Allied side.
And I actually forgot that we're playing 12 rounds, so they still got a few more rounds. They can get like a nice ally side here.
Yeah, we might see some momentum going right here.
Or like it's too late for a nice ally side, but they can get an okay one at least.
Yeah. Let's follow up with JB, who is playing this position church. Oh, such a lucky shot the moment he starts reloading. He gets the kill with his last bullet. JB on his own versus 3 players around this church area picks up 2 of them.
Yeah, and you see how he plays just open in the street? Like if they had one guy in sniper house, they could pick him off easily, but they have no one there.
Yeah, this once again shows how much knowledge and game sense these guys have. They've been around for so long. know where to expect people.
Yeah.
Oh, F Donna with quick frags. Oh, JB whiffs his aim. But it is Ghana who's the last man standing. Needs to pick 3 more frags in 30 seconds. Or plant the bomb for his team. And picks up
Axis
1.
win.
But does not get
A good effort at least.
yeah. We're going into round 12. And will we see one more round? We're seeing another timeout. And I think I kind of think that that's what my feeling says is it that it's Gerlo is going to get subbed out and we see Dano coming in. Oh no, never mind, it's Protec. Oh, I don't know. Wait, let me check.
Yeah, so I guess it's a work day tomorrow, and for some guys it's starting to get a bit late playing at these hours.
Instellingen uitvoeren. I don't know why they say that my microphone is not.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, because it's been like the same since we started the stream, at
Yeah,
least
I
from my
think so.
perspective.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the milk.
I do not know.
So is it like one round left here on the ally side for poker, and I pretty much have to pick it up to get at least a 10-2 going into Axis. And I actually played with Dano the other night, and he was really lit that game, getting a lot of kills on this map. He likes to peek a lot, and if you're not expecting it, he can like really surprise you with those peaks.
Yeah, let's follow up with the guy who just joined. Yeah, I've played a lot with Dano as well, and yesterday he mentioned that he's still playing on an old laptop, and
Really?
he does not even get 125 FPS locked.
Wow.
So I mean, it kind of shows that yeah, you don't always need a good PC.
Nice openings here for poker, looking promising.
Dano with the smoke onto that bank area. Gele with the frag onto Dici gets picked up by X-rated in that bank area. Dano patiently waiting. Bomb goes down. We're actually gonna see a plant go down, and 2 players left on the German side. Left follow with Jason on that bomb side, picks up 1 frag, picks up a 2nd frag, and all of a sudden the round is all open again. Back to the drawing board, and we see Dano and Gonna versus Jason and X-rated.
Very bad timing there for Ghana. Managed to get back into it.
Does pick up the frag. And Dano picks up his first frag and is the only one who has a positive score on the scoreboard for the allied side.
It seems like they feel like the in-game sound is a bit higher than your mic.
Okay, I can put the in-game sound a bit lower.
So a 10-2, that's a very strong Axis hold here from FRS. Need 3 more rounds here on the allies, and normally they're pretty strong on allies as well. So it's gonna take something really spectacular here from Poker Faces to win this map.
I get 125 FPS locked. So I mean, it kind of shows that.
Really fast bank control from FRS already after 10 seconds.
DC Jason with 2 quick opening frags.
Dave is stuck there in the grey ruin. It's not a good spot when you're spotted by the enemy.
Yeah. X-rated with the frag onto Davey. That leaves 2 German players left. Let's follow up with Don. He did really well last few maps, but is really struggling this map. Nading it back A bomb side. I think he might have been a better call to just keep a hold of that nade, and DC shuts him down. FRS, 5
Explosives.
people alive. Gerlo with a rifle, 1 man standing. The dream, and is not able to pick up a single frag before it goes down.
Yeah,
And
not the start Poker had wanted on their Axis side.
yeah,
To like build a dream that they could get like 10.
not too much early game nades. And what surprises me is that I don't see any Germans in or near this bank area. It's free to take for that allied side.
Yeah, like they play very passively positions now.
Yeah, they got everything. Yeah, they got everything going on for them. So why would you play super aggressive if you win with picks as well?
Yeah.
Now that's kind of the FRS playstyle, as
Yeah.
we've seen. They see now that they do get picked off now. X-Rated gonna nade this bank area. Ooh, gets shot, gets hit, gets tagged up by that guy in Cafe. Two quick frags. We haven't seen too much from Nana yet. Let's follow up with him. Yeah. 3-2 situation. 20 seconds left on the clock. There something really needs to happen now. Nana, last man standing. Will he be able to make it towards the bomb zone? No, Davey shuts him down. And it's another round in favor of the Germans. Their first round on the Axis side.
Yeah. And like we mentioned, FRS style is pretty slow and passive, and what Poker Faces did this round was to play very slow and passive as well, and let them come to them instead of hunting for the frags. And in that way, they managed to win this round pretty convincingly.
Pretty convincing fashion. Yep. X-rated once again in this bank area, pushed all the way through, does not know there is a player above him. Gets the frag onto Dano. And in the meantime, we see Davey with a sniper.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, playing on this FPS jump area on spawn. Don with the rifle picks up Chevy. Nana picks up the top fragger from the focus face side. And is in this top church area. Kind of waiting for someone to go out of orphanage towards that A-bomb side. Patiently waiting. 3-on-2 situation. Bomb goes down at B. Davy's still
Explosives planted.
on the jump. Spots the enemy in church. Does not get the kill. Let's see if he's able to pick up a frag with the sniper rifle. He has. Feels more comfortable with the bar.
So this is the third player in Poker Faces to pick up the sniper this game. Don, Gerla, and now Davey.
And Dave with the frag onto Jason's. He might have thrown the smoke a bit too early. I don't know why Gonna does not throw his smoke, because he still has a smoke. X-rated with the
from
frag.
X-rated.
And they will surely see each other.
Yeah.
X-rated decides not to peek, play the time game.
Allies
And that's
win.
one tag, one bullet, and that is a GG.
Yeah, I guess like if they tie, they have decided that FRS wins, but it would be nice to see them get 13 and win that way
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah, but I think they had such a what's it called? Hammer smash in the back that it's like really hard to make a comeback by now.
Yeah. And yeah, we kind of have to comment X-rated. It's nice 1v2 clutch there on the bomb. That was super well played the last round. I think he's been playing very well this whole game on all maps.
Yeah, I think X-rated is one of the players that's always like playing steady, not like not necessarily a high roller, not always on top of the scoreboard, but always winning the fights that he has to, like a solid performer.
And he has these, spots on the map with a lot of heat. Played box house in Quarantine and bank on Dawnwell and burnt on peaks. So it's always where the heat is.
Exactly. Apart from Tiger Town, that is always in the B rooms.
Backstab.
Yeah. So this last round, arguably last round, we see Don picking up a frag. Jason's last man standing. Just a sliver of health. Will he be able to pick up a frag? Spots the enemy, shoots him in the leg. Downs him. 2 players left. It's Don and Gonna. Don and Whitehouse and Gonna.
Just gonna try and
Gonna
find
White
it.
Axis win.
And time expired. And we're gonna see one more round. Maybe one more round after that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take 8 in a row here. Poker, that's gonna be a tough task.
Don't say that it didn't happen before. Jason is such a huge player with that M1 run.
Stream?
No, I saw it. The guy who got picked off. I believe it's Davey.
It was a very nice shot from Sniper House.
Yeah, I think it's really fun to, for example, tomorrow or something, I'll upload the VOD and that you and your FRS buddies can rewatch
Yeah,
the
they're
entire
gonna
game.
watch as soon as you put it on publish.
Jason with the nade here towards those B ruins.
So 3 on 5 here for poker. This is a hard spot to get back into this round. They're starting to work B here as well. They got 2 guys on A. It's all on Dano on B.
And Don with 2 quick frags. Nana with one frag back. Bomb goes down. And nade goes towards the bomb side.
Planted.
Oh, Jason gets heavily tagged up and Don gets shut down. That leaves Gonna, the man of the hour. The man, the myth, the legend. Needs to do it all. Picks up 1 frag. Picks up a second. 1 versus 1. 6 bullet in a dream. And a last one! Clutch! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Gonna keeps his team alive.
Yeah, I think he might have seen X-rated there a bit through the wall
Access
because he was really expecting that spot, and very well played from him. I think also FRS got a bit too unhumble in that situation. Should have just closed it out
Yeah.
easier.
JB smoking off that church area and checking that orphanage area. Spots an enemy. And that's the moment where I dislike the bar. The vertical recoil. Really hard to control. So once you have it locked down on someone's head, it's super.
Dawn pushing up nice in the back here in TDM hole, should be able to get a big kill.
Nana with the frag with the Dano. And let's follow with Nana. Not really too much action seen so far from him. Players moving towards us. Oh, good shot to Nana. By Gonna. And we see Chevy here definitely thinking twice about engaging towards this bomb site. Oh no 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 no. Get a mouse by Gerlo. This is the shot. This is the second shot. And X-rated. Well, Gerlo is still there, guys. What are you guys doing? Bomb goes down. Gerlo is I don't know how Gerlo lived there. I really don't know.
So, not gonna say history is about to repeat itself, but you remember Peak's 1v3 situation, won it and then came back. Now 1v3 again from poker. But 6 more rounds to go. It's gonna be still hard to defend all those 6 rounds.
Shape with the nade of the orphanage. Nana opening up the round by the kill on Dano.
Jason's with a sniper here. First time I see him do that in this cup.
Yeah, I kind of feel like what you mentioned earlier, they're not disrespecting, but yeah, they kind of feel like it's won already. So closing out the game seems like it's gonna be a tough task, and it's a coin flip every round. But so far, PKRFACES took the better end of it. Let's follow with Jason's with that sniper. Seems like the magic man so far.
Yeah, indeed. He actually sent me a screenshot from a PCW the other day where he played with Sniper on Dawnwell and had 28 frags or something. So I guess he's feeling it.
Is he able to connect pistol? Ah, done with the frag on the Jasons. And X-rated plants the bomb. Because sees there is a player on this balcony. X-rated bomb goes down.
Explosives
Picks up and doesn't pick up a frag. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a comeback incoming.
Yeah, these guys just can't close the maps.
Axis win.
So, game is not done. Not yet. Maybe I just too soon as well. Trick nade there by X-rated. X-rated feels like the man who has all the nades, nade tricks up his sleeve. A lot of smokes in this mid area. Chaby with the frag, done with the frag, done with the frag onto Chaby, and let's follow up with Don. He's gonna have a hard time with these guys pushing his bomb side.
They tried for a fast B play here, and it's pretty obvious they're a bit stressed now, FRS, that their allies isn't working all of a sudden. And it was a kind of easy read for Poker to rotate many guys to B site.
Win.
Got him with the frag of the Jasons. It's 12 to 8. Will we see another map? And do you think we will play this map after this one as well? Or are we gonna take a break and play this map, for example, tomorrow?
Oh, I have no idea. Like, you'd rather not take a break, then again it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, again.
And also, I don't know, like, does Poker have to win 2 more maps if they tie this one?
Jesus, misses the first shot.
Yeah, this seems like this could be the round for FRS.
Great shot.
Down over here's an enemy player going into this White House area. He's afraid to leave. Oh, why? Oh no. He knew he was there.
Yeah,
Why were you not
Gerlo.
around?
It's all on Gerlo now on B, I think. He needs to get like 2 from this position. Cleverly sneaking behind them.
Going with the first frag. Bomb goes down. 1 frag. No second frag.
Ally.
Oh, and Digi clutching it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is FRS winning this CODMANIA Cup. Congratulations, Snurk, for your team winning. And thank you for joining me on this wonderful adventure.
Yeah, it was a
Call
was a
of
pleasure.
Duty.
So, once again, I think everyone here in the community could sign up for, it was really nice of you to stream all these games. It's been, so nice to be able to follow all the playoff games and such, and it's been a very good job from you.
No worry, man. My pleasure, my pleasure. Well, I have the time right now. I don't have the time always in the future, but if I'm available, I'd be just happy to. But yeah, so once again, thank you. Is there any prize you guys get?
No, not really. I think it's just
Just
the
just
honor.
just the honor, just okay. Maybe it will be fun to get a, I don't know, maybe a server or something, a host. I know it costs nothing but more of a, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd be happy to chip in a few bucks, you know, just to get something for you in a prize pool.
yeah, that would be nice, but it's absolutely not necessary. We're just happy to get to play and win some games and be able to brag about it until the next cup.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is it, man.
Yeah,
You
thanks
should
a lot.
you should join your teammates and celebrate, crack open a beer, and I guess play on for the next cup. And
Yeah,
we might meet each other then, maybe as co-hosts, maybe as enemies.
yeah, I will see you in my crosshair next time as well.
See you around, man. Thank you.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye. Dames en heren, jongens en meisjes, dit was het dan. Dit was het alweer. Bedankt voor het kijken. Thanks for watching, guys. Highly appreciated you guys tuning in. Thanks for the donations. For the viewers, I couldn't have imagined that we had such a great community. And I'm about to turn the stream off. And thanks for tuning in. Ciao.